Oh God. Oh God, that's hot. Okay, okay.
Dude, you're just torching my...
Picking up where we left off yesterday, we need to replace the reverse sensor on this transmission, solder some wires. I went to the store this morning, I bought some trans fluid, and then we're just gonna stick it up there and see if it works.
Ooh, call me a doctor, Teej, because I'm doing surgery.
So right now, Calvin is bathing that nub in solder to try and save the leads coming off of it. Because if he saves that, then that's gonna mean it's gonna cost us $40 less and a couple days worth of time waiting for the new part. While he was doing that, I redid our female connectors for our reverse leads, and I doctored up the old wiring that we had. So at the moment, we're gonna let Calvin take his time and perform his surgery.
I did it.
You did it?
And as a disclaimer, I don't claim to know what I'm doing. All I know is that those have really hard leads to get onto, so I'm soaking it, like as TJ said. But if it breaks, we replace it. Or if it breaks again, we redo it. If your reverse lights don't turn on,
We know why.
we know why. The last step is to use this like putty stuff to protect the leads and allow it to have protection against flex. Because what happened before is it's really flimsy, the leads. So when they bend, they tend to snap. It's like when you charge your phone, everybody knows this. When you charge your phone and you move it too much and you see it fray at the tip, this stuff, this like putty stuff really helps with preventing that. In theory, this would work, but as you can see, February 2017.
Oh my God.
And it's already solid, so yeah, sick. Not happening. We gotta figure out how to protect that now.
What if we just like
Hot glue.
bathed it in like glue?
Yeah. Hey, look at you.
That's a nice jack you got there, bud.
You got a nice Jackarino, Manorino.
Let me get some lube for that.
Yeah, might be a good idea. Lube her up. Get the camera out of my face, dude. Jeez.
Oh my God, that's good. Fuck that.
Back it up.
I don't trust this thing,
Back
dude.
it up a little bit.
Does it really go high enough?
Oh, you're in
Close
you're,
now,
you're
man.
fucking you're
Closer?
oh yeah, go up. As you guys can see, transmission is in. Thank you, trusty red tool. What are you up to, Teej?
Putting the drive shaft back together. Once this is in, Calvin and I still have to replace some of the studs coming off this transmission. This car has what's called a power brace, and it's essentially like an extra bracing from the diff to the transmission. So we're missing a stud here that we gotta pull off our old trans and put on here. And then we have to clean up some of these wires and get everything back together and put in the top bolts on the trans. Taking our time, going very, very slow. Just like we did yesterday, probably not gonna show every single step because there's no one here to film us extra. And this is something that I want Calvin and I's full attention on so we don't miss anything stupid.
A few moments later.
Where we're at right now, we've got everything back together. We have the drive shaft in, we've gotten the power brace back on. We finished all the wiring for the transmission and kind of wire tucked everything lightly just to kind of get it out of the way, just to make sure it's not gonna snag on anything. We got the downpipe back, we got the wastegate back, we got the starter back, we have the slave back. So what we're gonna do from this point is put the exhaust back on, put on all the under bracing and the cross braces, put on all the cover panels, and then we're gonna lead the clutch. Hopefully everything goes smooth, and this car is back on the road like nothing ever happened, and we have a spare trans. I'm already seeing a lot of comments from yesterday's video being like, you would buy a spare trans for it only being like a small synchro problem, but you guys have to understand, when it happened, we didn't know what it was, but we knew the transmission was broken, and we already had the spare. So why not just do the swap, have the car back on the road in a day, rather than taking it all apart, taking this trans, now going to find that a new dowel pin for it and getting it all done up when I could literally just do the swap and then rebuild that one better the next time.
You guys act as if you knew what the problem was. If you truly knew what the problem was, you would have told TJ before the video and we would have known and didn't have to take apart the
I feel like sometimes you guys forget that we're doing it in real time, step by step, and at the end of the video, you're like, wow, you should have just checked that first, but it's like how are we supposed to know to check that?
I've never taken a transmission
We
apart
never pulled
before.
anything apart, but long story short is this trans is ready to go. Hopefully, fingers crossed. 45-minute trans swap turned into a lot of adventure time, but we learned a lot, so that's very valuable.
What?
What'd you just do?
I did nothing.
Oh, you can. Grab. So is Calvin's foot down right now?
No, up. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Cal. Try to pump the clutch.
You want me to press it?
Yeah, pump it.
Oh yeah.
Does it feel normal?
I don't know if it's normal. Only TJ would know if it's normal.
Okay. We'll do it one more time just to make sure.
Do it more, yeah.
But is it returning to itself? Okay, so it's at the top of the stroke right now?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do one more. So Tej, you got fluid, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, Cal, try again.
Did you close
Tell me
it?
if it feels better.
Did you close it?
Yep, it's close.
Feels the same.
Feels a little soft.
Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way.
We'll do a couple times the old-fashioned way, yeah. Feels a little bit soft. She works. That's a good sign. We're in reverse. We'll let this get up to temp. Leave the back end out of the garage so it doesn't smoke up the inside. Of course, as I left the car running, I noticed that the V-band on the back of the downpipe isn't on all the way, and it's smoking, and I literally double checked that today, and now this is like so incredibly hot
I can't
that
believe you just touched it. Don't do that.
I can touch it just briefly.
No, dude.
We are going to dinner, and I cannot wait 2 hours for this to not be hot anymore. So kind of just got our burrito about.
It looks like a whale or a duck.
Wait.
Do you see the whale or duck? Do you see it?
I wanted to drive this home tonight, but now I'm just gonna rack it and take home the BRZ and fix it tomorrow morning, then probably take it home then. But all in all, that's good. Transmission, well, we went in reverse. Reverse worked, and I'm about to go in first gear to go in, but it's a transmission. It's probably fine.
She brought the phone. It doesn't. I don't know what's on it. Good thing I didn't see it.
ASB is this weekend, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna go yet. If you guys don't remember, ASB was, it's like the end of the year top drift, the league I drifted in this past year. Like get together where all the drivers do like a 2-day event. And there's like pretty much like you can do whatever you want at like a bunch of different tracks, tandem driving, backward entries. Like it's a really cool event. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go yet, which I should, but there's a reason why I haven't driven the Z yet, and I'll get to that probably sometime this week. But I'm gonna call up Zach and see if they're going this weekend, because if they go, I'll probably end up going. Are you in the bathroom right now?
Yeah.
Hey, are you gonna go to ASB this weekend?
Yes, I'm going, but I'm not driving.
You're not driving? Is Kyle driving?
I don't think Kyle's driving. Joe is.
Joe's the only one that's gonna be driving?
Yeah, unless you can find me a transmission before then.
I have a spare.
A TPD6?
Oh, fuck. I have a CDO9.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Damn.
And I'm feeling low.